You should hurry up and find a doctor to check your brain. You?
Fu Jiaoning, how dare you insult Brother Xiao? I'll teach you a lesson.
Mingzhu!
What are you saying, you little tart?
You, how dare you?
Dr. Fu, you've been operating for 12 hours straight. Why don't you take a break?
No, the surgery must continue. What's going on? Wasn't I operating a surgery?
Get Fu Jiaoning down from there. Strip her of her wedding dress.
Hey, what's going on? Stripping a bride on the street?
I heard young Lord Xia was forced to marry the eldest daughter of the Zhongyang Marquise's main branch, Fu Jiaoning. But the one he truly loves is the second branch's daughter, Fu Mingzhu.
Oh my, two sisters fighting over one man. This is going to be good.
Give me some.
Young lord, on her wedding day, the bride is being treated like this. You must do something.
Fu Jiaoning is using her favor to force me to marry her. She should have known this day would come.
Did I travel through time?
Fu Jiaoning, you're so vile. Xiao clearly didn't want to marry you, yet you insisted. You have no shame. What are you waiting for? Strip her now.
Your Highness, should I go check ahead? What's happening?
You are Prince Jun now, this prince. I'm the guard. I'll go check.
How dare you lay a hand on me? I'll end you.
Fu Jiaoning, are you out of your mind? Look at yourself. What kind of behavior is this?
So this is the cheap husband the original owner was supposed to marry. Fu Mingzhu publicly humiliated me. You pretended to be blind. But when I fought back, you suddenly could see. Xiao Yanjing? You should hurry up and find a doctor to check your brain. You?
Fu Jiaoning, how dare you insult Brother Xiao? I'll teach you a lesson.
Mingzhu!
What are you saying, you little tart?
You, how dare you?
Mingzhu, come on. Are you okay? Fu Jiaoning, you vicious woman! Mingzhu just couldn't stand you forcing me to marry you. She just wanted to teach you a little lesson. How dare you lay a hand on her?
Oh, you're heartbroken?
As a new bride causing a scene in the street, you've completely disgraced the Xiao house's reputation. I want to call off the engagement.
You think I want to marry you? If it weren't for the marriage contract, I could find someone better than you in a heartbeat.
You've got some nerve. Even if you got down on your knees today and begged me, I would never, ever marry you.
For Brother Xiao to even look your way is a blessing you don't deserve.
Hey, let go of Mingzhu.
Calling off the engagement is fine. But I, Fu Jiaoning, prefer to settle scores on the spot.
This Fu Jiaoning is quite bold and decisive.
Brother Xiao, I don't want to live anymore.
Fu Jiaoning, how dare you bully Mingzhu?
I will never let you get away with this.
Xiao Yanjing, today is our wedding day. First, you were supposed to come to my house to fetch the bride. You didn't go. Second, as the groom, you're wearing white robes. Why? Is someone in your family dead?
You.
Third, you scolded me without even hearing my side of the story. That shows you have no manners. Fourth, in front of everyone, you were hugging and holding my cousin. That's disgraceful behavior. In conclusion, you are a shameless, two-timing scumbag with no sense of propriety. You and this shameless Fu Mingzhu are a match made in heaven. I hope you two stay together forever. May you be infertile, yet have a house full of descendants.
You venomous woman!
Today's wedding is off. Remember this, I, Fu Jiaoning, am the one dumping you. Not the other way around.
Fu Jiaoning, you'll regret this. Don't forget, your grandfather is back home, hanging on by his last breath, waiting for you to get married. If he finds out you've been rejected, you can prepare for his funeral.
Grandfather. Please, have one more sip.
Ning, my dear, no matter how much medicine I take, it won't help as much as you getting married. Once you marry into the Shao house, you'll have someone to rely on. Then I can rest easy.
Old Master Fu's health really can't handle any more shocks.
What? Having second thoughts now? You dared to humiliate me in public today. Unless you get down on your knees and kowtow an apology, I might consider letting you off this once. Otherwise, let's see who in the entire capital would dare take you.
Yes. Anyone who dares to defy Brother Xiao is going against him.
Kowtow? In your dreams.
In this case, what will Miss Fu do now? The sedan chair was brought all the way here, only to be sent back. And she has offended young Lord Xiao. How will she ever get married?
Exactly. Old Marquis Xiao is probably going to be so angry and kick the bucket. Young Lord Xiao's father, Prince Yang, is the emperor's favorite. He wields immense power. In this case, I'm afraid Miss Fu will have trouble marrying now.
Stop her.
So, trying to leave? Unless you get down on your knees today and kowtow to me and Mingzhu to apologize, otherwise you're not going anywhere.
This Xiao Yanjing goes too far. What a disgrace to manhood. Prince Jun returns to the capital. Clear the way. Those who block the path will die.
Hey.
Do you need a wife?
Fu Jiaoning, have you lost your mind, you shameless woman? How dare you covet Prince Jun? Your Highness, this shameless woman has disturbed you. She deserves to die.
Our prince has no intention of marrying. All bystanders. Clear out!
I'm not asking His Highness, I'm asking you.
If you have any regrets, miss, it's not too late to back out now.
I never do anything I'll regret. My lord husband, let me see your face. Oh my God. There's no scar on his face at all. After being a military doctor in the 21st century and being single for 25 years, I really hit the jackpot.
Sorry. Before, to avoid some unnecessary trouble, I've always worn a mask.
My lord husband, you don't need to explain. I understand. You've been poisoned, and it damaged your foundation. But don't worry. With my medical skills, I can slowly nurse you back to health. I guarantee you'll be as strong as an ox.
All these years, it seems no one has ever looked past my status and treated me this well. Good.
Bow to heaven and earth. Bow to the parents.
Sorry, the wedding was arranged in haste. My parents couldn't make it in time. We'll have to make do for now.
That was thoughtless of me. Later, I'll make it up to your mother and father. I'll offer my apologies.
Bow to each other. The ceremony is complete. Escort the couple to the bridal chamber.
The wedding night. Well, the wedding was so rushed. I haven't had time to learn. I can't let her think I'm incapable.
Why is he just sitting there? Marrying him was a necessity, but it's a proper marriage. I can't just leave him alone in the wedding night.
You go first.
Why is he more nervous than I am? Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
What?
I mean, that came out wrong. What kind of thing is that to say? What I meant was, I'll take good care of you.
My lady, I have a chronic illness, I'm afraid. I can't perform my marital duties. I should wait and have Chingy find some books. I need to study up first.
My lord husband, don't worry. I will cure you.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, my lord husband. Let's rest now.
This woman is truly different from the others. Today is the bridal return. I've had generous gifts prepared for you.
My lord husband, you're just a guard. Why are you so wealthy?
Your Highness, an urgent report from the border.
His Highness may need me for something. Well, you go back to the Marquis's estate first. I'll join you a bit later.
All right, I'll go back and wait for you.
Your Highness, Vice Minister Fu of the Ministry of War requests an audience.
This humble official greets your Highness.
Fu Yunshui. Isn't that Fu Mingzhu's father? Minister Fu, what brings you here?
To be frank, I have a shipment of goods that needs to be sent to Yan City. I heard your Highness's black armor guards are also heading there. So, your Highness, I wish to ask you for a favor.
You raised a daughter who openly humiliated my consort. And you actually dare to hope that I would do you a favor? Minister Fu, the Black Armor Guards are elite soldiers. They are not meant to do favors for anyone.
Your Highness, this official is willing to pay 50,000 taels of silver as compensation.
Minister Fu, you may leave.
60,000.
Eldest uncle, would I lie to you? Jianing was publicly rejected by young Lord Xiao in the street. Then she willingly degraded herself and married a guard. The face of our Marquis's house has been utterly shamed by her.
Second madam, please stop talking. The old master can barely breathe.
I'm just worried about Jianing. Now she's offended young Lord Xiao and married a guard. I'm afraid she might do something rash and take her own life. That's why I told the old master the truth. Who gave you the right to speak?
Old master. Second madam, the old master and the young miss have always treated your branch well. I beg you, please fetch a doctor.
If we save this old fool, our branch won't be able to seize everything in the Marquis's estate. It's not that I don't want to call one. Our Marquis's estate isn't what it used to be. We have no money for a doctor.
You're lying. I'm going to find the young miss.
You ungrateful wretch! Stop her! Beat her to death!
Young miss. Second madam. She's trying to kill the old marquise with rage.
Stop!
Tayo, you really need to. Watch that mouth of yours. It was clearly Fu Jianing marrying a mere guard that made the old marquis this furious. It's you who has no respect for the rules, and now your servant is just as unruly as you are. I'm helping you teach this maid a proper lesson.
The Marquise's estate enjoys its current prestige solely because of my father's efforts. When your branch fell on hard times, grandfather took pity on you and kindly took you in. What right do you have to discipline my people?
A married daughter is like spilled water. In this Marquis's estate, you no longer have a say.
Get out. Our estate won't harbor an ungrateful wretch. Get out of here. Get out.
Fu Jiaoning, you just wait. I won't let you get away with this.
Fine. I'll be waiting. Grandfather, I'm back. I'll perform acupuncture for you right away. Quick, prepare yellow wine and hot water. Go to the clinic at the alley entrance and borrow a set of silver needles. Also get some 30-year-old ginseng slices. Go now.
Father. You're finally here. Young Lord Xiao's father, Prince Yang, doesn't approve of our marriage. He says our families aren't well matched. I'm so humiliated. What am I supposed to do?
Mingzhu, good girl. That young Lord Xiao is stubborn and foolish. Maybe it's for the best we don't marry him. I'll find you someone better. Prince Jun has illustrious military achievements and is handsome and talented. He's also highly trusted by His Majesty. Compared to that young Lord Xiao, he's superior by far. If you're marrying, it should be to Prince Jun.
But a few days ago, Fu Jiaoning broke off her engagement with young Lord Xiao, right when Prince Jun had just returned to the capital. He witnessed the whole thing.
That Fu Jiaoning. To be publicly jilted in front of Prince Jun, she made our family lose all face. No wonder Prince Jun is unwilling to cooperate with me.
Husband, are you going to do something about this or not? That Fu Jiaoning has gone too far. She actually dared to lay a hand on me.
That wretch girl. She ruined my chance to cooperate with Prince Jun. I haven't even settled the score with her yet, and she dares to hit you? I'm going right now to give her a proper lesson. Let's go.
Grandfather is fine now. At the very least, his life is stable for the time being.
Fu Jiaoning, you've gone too far. How dare you disrespect your second aunt? If you don't kneel and apologize to her today, you won't be leaving through this door.
You're so ungrateful. You repay kindness with cruelty. You want me to apologize? No way.
Fu Jiaoning, how dare you defy me like this? Guards, seize her. Useless fools. Whoever captures her will be rewarded with 20 taels of silver.
You reckless fool, weren't you so full of yourself just now? What's wrong? Why aren't you putting on your young mistress act now?
Mom, you still think she's the young lady of the Marquis's estate? After she married that guard, she's just a lowly servant. This Marquis's estate isn't yours to rule.
Grandfather showed you endless kindness. Yet you plot to kill for money. Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning?
Once the old man kicks the bucket, everything in this estate will be mine. Retribution. If you have the guts, make the heavens strike me with lightning right now.
Fu Jiaoning. Oh, Fu Jiaoning. You have only yourself to blame for being useless. You refused to marry the young lord and insisted on marrying that dirt-poor guard.
Now, you will kneel and apologize to my mother, then lick my shoes clean. Then maybe we'll forgive you. Perhaps my father could even help your husband get a decent job.
I am Fu Jiaoning's husband. Today is our homecoming visit. I was delayed by some matters, so I'm a bit late. Please announce...
Tell me about it. You just kicked me out of the room. My perfectly good silk brocade shoes. Look what you've done to them.
Fine. I'll lick it.
Young miss, go ahead. Don't say I didn't give you a chance. Today, if you lick my shoes clean, I'll let bygones be bygones.
In your dreams.
Guards, restrain her. Fu Jiaoning, don't blame me for being harsh. You were publicly rejected by young Lord Xiao. You've brought shame upon our Fu family, and now you dare to offend your aunt. You brought all of this upon yourself today.
Oh, husband, why waste more words on this woman? Just hold her down, beat her hard.
Second master. Someone claiming to be eldest young Mrs. Husband is here to see you.
Oh, perfect timing. I'd like to see what a lowly guard is capable of.
Father, perhaps sister's husband, is coming to back her up.
Oh, really? Then don't blame me for being impolite. Today we'll beat him up too.
Minister Fu, who do you want to beat?
Prince Jun. Prince Jun.
Master!
Seize them all.
You are Fu Jianing's husband. You're just a guard. How dare you lay a hand on my husband and my daughter? Do you have a death wish?
Worthless slave, get on your knees and beg for my forgiveness, or you'll regret it.
Shut up. All of you, shut up.
Husband, you hit me.
Open your eyes and look. This is the prince. This is Prince Jun, the god of war of our country. Your humble servant greets the prince. Your highness's arrival is an honor. We failed to welcome you properly. Please forgive our negligence.
Husband, are you mistaken? Isn't he just a guard? What prince?
Yes, father. How could you mistake a servant for a prince?
Exactly.
Shut up. Shut your mouths. Although the prince is often away at war, how could I fail to recognize him? Kneel down, all of you. Kneel.
Prince Jun, Fu Jianing just grabbed some man off the street to marry. How could he be the powerful Prince Jun?
Minister Fu, you dared to strike this prince's consort. How many heads do you have to lose?
Spare me, your highness. Spare me, your highness. I was blind and failed to recognize your eminence. In my recklessness, I offended the princess consort. Please, your highness, spare my life. Ning, I'm your second uncle. Please spare me this once. I was blinded by greed. Please forgive me this one time.
If I weren't the princess consort of Prince Jun today, would you have admitted your fault, second uncle?
Jianing, I knows I was wrong. I'll punish myself.
Pull them apart. Give each of them 100 strokes with the heavy plank.
No, please, no.
Fu Jianing, treating your own family like this, aren't you afraid it will ruin your reputation?
Slandering the princess consort in public doubles your offense. Slap her mouth.
Spare us, your highness.
Ning, are you all right? I'm sorry I was late.
Your Highness? So you were never a guard at all. Since you're a lofty prince, then our marriage arrangement is void.
Ning, it's not what you think. Careful.
Don't think just because you're good-looking, you can sway my principles.
Ning, let me explain. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Fine, then explain.
His Majesty urgently summoned me back to the capital. I rushed back from the border. I was constantly ambushed along the way. I had no choice but to wear a mask and pose as a guard. After you married me, I've been wanting to explain. I just never found the right moment.
You're not lying to me?
Of course not. I've always wanted to find someone who truly loves me to spend the rest of my life with. And that person is you.
All right, I guess my principles can be a little flexible. I'm so easy to please. Then I'll trust you one more time. But if I find out you've lied to me again, I'll divorce you.
Deal.
One, two, three. An 8-pack on a peerless, handsome man. How am I supposed to resist this?
My lady?
The residual poison in your body isn't cleared. You're old and new injuries are flaring up. You need proper recuperation.
Darling, you really do care about me.
Your Highness, His Majesty summons you. He orders you and the Princess Consort to enter the palace immediately. I didn't see anything.
Ning, if you come with me to the palace, I'm afraid His Majesty might give you a hard time. Perhaps you should rest at home. I'll just make up some excuse to get out of it.
Why would His Majesty give me a hard time?
His Majesty is over 50 and still has no heir. He's always wanted to name me as his successor. So, he wants me to marry a noblewoman. If he finds out I married you, I'm afraid he'll take it out on you.
If others don't think I'm worthy of you, do you?
Of course I do.
Good. Since you do, then take me with you. Don't worry. I'll make sure His Majesty knows your taste in a princess consort is good.
All right, let's go together then. Jeoning, I'll go report to His Majesty first. Wait here for me.
Okay.
Well. Fu Jiaoning. You married a servant, and you still have the nerve to come to the palace? You're really bringing shame to the...
My husband and I were properly married, with all proper ceremonies. Unlike you, shacking up with that Fu Mingzhu without a proper marriage. Now that's truly disgraceful.
Fu Jiaoning. Do you still think you're that noble lady of the Marquis' household? You dare not greet this prince?
Quite the big talker. One would think the palace is your personal property. Do you have any respect for His Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress?
Sharp tongue.
I'm so scared. The Prince of Yang is hitting someone. Help! Help! Help!
Shut up. Wretch, I'll have you thrown out of the palace right now.
Xiao Yanjing. Who are you going to? Throw out of the palace?
Greetings, Imperial Uncle Jun.
Yanjing. You're not a child anymore. It's time you learn some manners. This is your imperial aunt. How dare you act like this?
What?
Joning is my properly wedded wife. When you see her, you should address her as imperial aunt.
That's impossible. I saw it with my own eyes on the street that day. I witnessed it. She married a guard from the Prince of June's mansion. How could she?
I am that guard.
No. How is this possible? How could Imperial Uncle June marry a woman who was jilted?
Naturally, I would not be like some people who are blind. Joning is worth everything to me. In that case, we should thank the one who broke off the engagement.
Since that's the case, I shall take my leave. Xiao Lanyuan, what are you so smug about? Once my father secures the throne, you'll pay for this.
Stop. Is this how your father taught you manners?
Greetings, Imperial Uncle Jun. Greetings. Imperial Aunt.
Since it's your first time meeting your imperial aunt, you should perform a formal bow.
Greetings, Imperial Aunt.
Did you not eat enough? Why are you so quiet? I didn't hear you.
Greetings, Imperial Aunt.
Still didn't hear you. Louder.
Fu Downing, you. Greetings, Imperial Aunt.
Good boy. Since you performed such a grand bow, your Imperial Aunt has no gift for you. These 2 lucky coins will have to do as a meeting gift. Oops, my hand slipped.
Fu Joning. Don't think marrying Imperial Uncle Jun means you have someone to back you up. Without His Majesty's approval, you'll never be the Princess of Jun.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty the Empress.
You may rise.
This must be Prince Juan's consort. She truly is a beauty. However, Huan Yuan is the god of war of our great Zhou. He is not someone just anyone is worthy of.
The Empress is correct. Huan Yuan, the capital is full of noble ladies. They're lining up for you to choose from. What hidden reason do you have to pass over all those distinguished young ladies and choose Fu Jiaoning instead?
In reply to Your Majesty, your subject brother and Jiaoning are in love. There is no hidden reason.
Is that so? Then what method did this Fu Jiaoning use to make you insist on marrying her?
Your Majesty is correct. Someone like Fu Jiaoning, who is uneducated and pathologically jealous, must have used some trick to bewitch Prince Juan.
If that is truly the case, this Fu Jiaoning is unworthy of Prince Huan. Your Majesty, but their marriage is already complete. Perhaps we should demote her to a concubine. Then later, Your Majesty can select a noble lady of high standing as his proper wife. What do you think?
In reply to Your Maj.
Her ladyship speaks wisely. I think so too. An uneducated person like her, a worthless sack with corrupt morals, will only bring shame upon the royal family.
Worthless sack.
Protect His Majesty.
How dare you?
Stop.
You dare to assassinate His Majesty?
Young Master Xiao, you keep saying I'm uneducated, yet you can't even beat me. Doesn't that make you worse than a sack?
Since when do you know martial arts?
I'm a modern military doctor. I have to enter battlefields. Is there anything I don't know? Young Master Xiao never bothered to understand me, yet you jump to conclusions, slandering me at will. I believe that makes you the one with truly corrupt character. However, this subject's wife believes, Your Majesty is a rare and wise ruler. You would never heed one-sided claims.
Fu Jiaoning.
Fu Jiaoning. So what if you know martial arts? That day on the street, in front of everyone, you humiliated your cousin. Many people saw it. Your Majesty, Fu Jiaoning is uneducated and untalented. She only knows some basic martial arts skills. She is absolutely unworthy of Royal Uncle Jun.
Your Majesty, 10 years ago, my Fu family did a favor for the Yongwang Manor. Therefore, a marriage contract was arranged with the Yongwang Manor's young Master Xiao. But young Master Xiao, seeing the decline of my Fu family's main branch, made every excuse to avoid this marriage. My grandfather was gravely ill. Out of desperation, I had no choice but to beg the young master to marry me. But who would have thought that young Master Xiao was secretly involved with my cousin? On my wedding day, my cousin even blocked the sedan chair in the street, trying to ruin my reputation. And young Master Xiao, as my husband, stood by and watched coldly, doing absolutely nothing. Forced into a corner, I fought back. It was in the ensuing chaos that my cousin's clothes were torn. From this, it's clear that young Master Xiao is an ungrateful, two-faced, despicable, and promiscuous scoundrel.
You.
How can his words possibly be taken seriously?
You're spouting utter nonsense.
I am willing to stake Xiao Yanjing's life on this. Every word I've said is true. On the day it happened, in front of the Xiao Manor, many commoners can bear witness.
Your Majesty, I beg you not to listen to this shrew's wild accusations. Someone like her, who only knows some basic martial arts and is utterly incompetent in music, chess, calligraphy, painting, and needlework, is completely unworthy of royal Uncle Jun.
Nephew, don't forget. The swordsmanship you've been practicing so hard just now was defeated by the very woman you claim is my utterly incompetent consort.
Who knows what kind of sorcery she used? Royal Uncle Jun, you've been deceived by her.
Young Master Xiao keeps insisting that I'm uneducated and untalented. But what if I can prove that I am not the worthless person you claim me to be?
Good. How do you plan to prove it?
Your Majesty, this subject is also proficient in medicine.
Fu Jiaoning, I've known you for a long time. Since when have you studied any medicine? If you're going to lie, at least come up with a believable excuse.
Young Master Xiao didn't know I could fight either. Didn't you just lose to my sword? What? Young Master has such a big head, but it's just for show.
You. Fu Jiaoning.
Young Master is so certain, but you don't know, dare to make a bet with me?
Fine. How do you want to bet?
His Majesty will set the challenge. Young Master Xiao will choose someone to compete with me in medicine. If I win, I ask His Majesty to issue an edict recognizing me, Fu Jiaoning, as the rightful princess of Jun. As for young Master Xiao, he must, in front of everyone, crawl 3 laps around the Golden Throne Hall and bark like a dog. If I lose, then I willingly accept being demoted from wife to concubine.
Deal. You said it yourself. I choose Chief Physician Zhang from the Imperial Hospital to compete with you.
It's settled.
Since the Princess of Jun and young Master Xiao have differing claims, let them compete. Guards, summon Chief Physician Zhang, and bring a patient as well.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Chief Physician Zhang's medical skills are extraordinary. Jiaoning, are you sure you can win?
He can compare with me. I'm a master physician from the 21st century. Even Hua Tuo couldn't beat me.
Fu Jiaoning, you're just a useless fool and you dare to bet against me? Today I'll make you die in humiliation.
Your Majesty, a maid from the Weaving Bureau has suddenly gone blind for unknown reasons. This case is perfect for Chief Physician Zhang and Princess Jun to compete.
Princess Jun, Chief Physician Zhang. If the two of you can cure this person, I will grant an additional reward of 10,000 taels of gold.
10,000 taels of gold. We're gonna be rich.
Your Majesty, I have examined her. She has lost her sight and suffers from seizures. It appears she was poisoned. After I administer acupuncture and she takes a detoxifying pill, she should regain her sight within 4 hours.
Poisoned? Why does her condition look to me more like a brain tumor pressing on a nerve?
Chief Physician Zhang, please save me. I beg you, save me. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die.
Don't worry. Take this pill. In 4 hours, you will surely see again.
Thank you, Chief Physician Zhang. Thank you, Chief Physician Zhang. I can see a little. I can.
Fu Jiaoning, how can you possibly compete with Chief Physician Zhang? You should just admit defeat now. Zhang Yuanpan, what's going on?
Oh no, the poison has completely invaded her eyes. The only way now is to remove her eyes. Only then can we save her life.
You quack. She's not poisoned at all. She has a brain tumor. You almost killed her with your medicine, and now you want to gouge out her eyes?
Lady Jun, it's not that I'm heartless, but this is the only method that can save her life.
Fu Jiaoning, since you don't understand, you'd better keep quiet.
Yanjing is right. Fu Jiaoning, useless kindness only costs lives. If a pair of eyes can save her life, it's worth it.
Besides, she's just a palace maid. To be treated by Chief Physician Zhang is already a great fortune. You keep obstructing Chief Physician Zhang from saving lives. Are you afraid of losing?
I'm not joking. I have a way to cure her without removing her eyes and make a full recovery.
Don't talk nonsense. Even Chief Physician Zhang says there's no other cure. And you claim to have a way? Don't tell me you think Chief Physician Zhang is inferior to a good-for-nothing like you.
Fu Chewening, you'd better think carefully. This is no time for reckless bravado.
Lady Jun, this is no trivial matter. This poison spreads rapidly. If we miss the window for treatment, I fear a grave mistake will be made.
Your Majesty, I truly have a way. Please allow me to try. I am willing to bear all consequences.
Grant,
Your Majesty, I need some time to prepare.
please grant me more time.
Lan Yuan, can you send someone back to the palace? Help me bring the box from the bedside.
All right.
Even though I developed it myself, it's not as good as modern ones. But it'll do.
Princess Consort. This long saw, how can it be used to treat illness?
Fu Jiaoning, are you trying to kill someone or save someone? I've never heard of a long saw being able to cure poison.
Fu Jiaoning, Yanjing is right. How can you, because of a competition, act so recklessly with lives?
Your Majesty, since we agreed to have a competition, then you must give me a chance. Earlier, Zhang Yunpan has already examined her. Now, it should be my turn.
Are you sure?
I am. I beg your Majesty to clear the room.
All right. Everyone leave.
Don't be afraid. This is anesthetic powder. You'll sleep for a while, and soon you'll be better.
What's that sound inside?
Princess Consort June.
What happened in there?
I saw Princess Jun was inside. She used an axe to chop open that man's head. She split it open.
Guards, break that door down.
The surgery is over. Her eyes can be saved.
Fu Jiaoning, you killed everyone, and you're still talking nonsense?
Princess June, you truly have a vile character. You are utterly unworthy of Prince Jun. Your Majesty. Fu Jiaoning is cruel and vicious and treats human life as worthless. I implore your Majesty to have her arrested and imprisoned.
Guards, she's Fu Jiaoning.
I'd like to see anyone try.
Shou Lanyuan, are you trying to rebel?
No one will take her away from right in front of me. Besides, I believe in her.
How could I ever deserve such protection from you?
This Fu Jiaoning knows nothing of medicine. She caused someone's death. You are a prince of our great Zhou dynasty, showing such favoritism. How can you face the people? How can you face His Majesty's trust?
Fu Jiaoning, all of this is your own doing.
Look! The palace maid is awake.
I can see.
Impossible.
I really can see.
Chief Physician Zhang, if you would, please step forward and take her pulse to assess her condition.
Well?
Your Majesty, I have examined her pulse. There is indeed no longer any sense of blockage. Although she is currently weak in both qi and blood, with careful recuperation, she will surely recover completely.
Your Majesty, the outcome is clear. Xiaoning has won.
Who would have thought the daughter of the Marquis of Zhongyong's household truly understands medicine? It's truly unbelievable.
I beg your ladyship to enlighten this humble official. How exactly did you accomplish this?
She had a tumor in her brain. I performed surgery and removed it.
What tumor? What surgery?
Chief Physician Zhang, this is my unique secret technique. If you wish to know, then become my disciple.
Master, please accept this disciple's bow.
Chief Physician Zhang, you are of an advanced age. I cannot accept such a bow from you. Later, simply offer me a ceremonial tea as a disciple.
How is this possible? I have never seen you study any medicine. How could you possess such exquisite skill?
A bet is a bet. I wonder, Your Majesty and Yanjing, are the words spoken earlier still valid?
Of course they are valid.
Fu Zhouning is virtuous and talented, a worthy match. Lan Yuan, you have indeed found yourself an excellent princess consort.
Young Master Xiao, I have won. Isn't it time to fulfill your promise?
Xiao Yanjing, a true man's word is his bond. It is time to honor your commitment.
I see. She must have used some kind of sorcery. A perfectly healthy person, whose head was split open, how could they possibly survive?
It seems Prince Xiao is trying to weasel out of it. Your Majesty, I beg your Majesty to uphold justice for me.
Very well. Yanjing, a bet is a bet.
Woof! Woof!
Woof.
Fu Zhouning, Xiao Lanyuan. You two just wait. One day?
I will make sure you die.
Prince Jun was already a tough opponent. Now he has a formidable princess consort by his side.
Your Majesty, your subject and his princess consort take their leave.
You may go. We are also tired. It is time to rest.
Your Majesty, regarding the 10,000 taels of silver you promised?
Later, I will have it delivered to your residence.
Your subject, thanks, Your Majesty.
Truly more of a liability than an asset. Vicious woman.
Today, Zhao Yanjing and the Empress must be fuming with rage.
Let them fume. My lady, if you keep touching me like this, I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself.
Your health is not good. You need to restrain yourself.
Actually, I think my health is just fine. My lady, shall we give it a try?
No, no, no. What if something goes wrong? Today, thank you for believing in me, husband. It's the first time someone has protected me like this.
Because you deserve it.
Xiao Lanyuan bullied me. Father!
All right. Stop your blubbering. It's unbecoming. That damn Xiao Lanyuan. He has humiliated my son too much. He doesn't take me seriously at all.
That's only because you are inferior to him in every way. If this continues, the throne will be his in no time.
No! We must find a way to eliminate him.
I hear the Miaojiang tribes are invading. That would be a perfect opportunity to get rid of him.
Yanjing, if I persuade His Majesty to appoint you as the army supervisor, and you accompany the troops, are you confident? You can eliminate both of them.
Your Majesty, rest assured. I will make sure he never returns.
Imperial decree. Xiao Lanyuan, receive the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Now the southern border's holy maiden leads 100,000 troops to our border. Yan City is in dire straits. Prince Huan, Xiao Lanyuan, is both wise and brave, with illustrious military achievements. He is hereby ordered to serve as the commanding general, leading 60,000 troops to Yan City to command the 3 armies and march forth to repel the enemy. Depart immediately, so it is decreed.
Your subject receives the decree.
Off to war again? And that damned emperor? He's really working his own brother to death.
Your Highness, the southern border's holy maiden is cunning and deceitful. The journey is long. Please take care.
Thank you for the advice, eunuch.
Oh, right. His Majesty has also appointed the heir, Xiao Yanjing, as the army supervisor to accompany you. I hope your Highness prepares accordingly.
Thank you, eunuch.
Husband, your wounds haven't healed. The residual poison hasn't been fully cleared. You're simply not fit for battle.
The southern border soldiers are fierce. They've invaded our Great Zhou territory and humiliated our Great Zhou people. Even if I die in battle, I must go. It's just... I feel guilty that you've just married me and now must stay alone in the capital.
The poison in his body isn't cleared. New and old wounds are piling up. Why don't I go with him to Yan City? On the way, I can continue his acupuncture treatments.
Ning Ning.
Husband, I'm going to Yan City with you.
No. The battlefield is perilous. Life and death are uncertain.
I'm skilled in medicine. I can help treat the soldiers. Besides, can you really bear to leave me alone in the capital? Besides, how could you bear to leave me alone in the capital?
Ning Ning. On the battlefield, swords and spears have no eyes. I'm afraid I won't be able to protect you.
But if you leave me in the capital, alone to face wolves and beasts, aren't you afraid that by the time you return, we'll already be separated by life and death?
Don't talk nonsense.
I'm not talking nonsense. Before you had no family, but now leaving me in the capital is just giving those people leverage over you.
I command a great army. They wouldn't dare touch you lightly.
I don't care. If you don't let me go, I'll just go on my own after you leave. Then who knows what kind of refugees or bandits I might run into on the road.
Jun Huangshu, His Majesty has appointed me as the army supervisor. I will supervise you diligently. I hope your Highness acts with caution. Otherwise, if anything goes wrong, I will surely report to His Majesty and demand severe punishment.
If this time Yanjing can eliminate Prince Jun, in the future I will be the most noble woman in the world.
Supervisor Xiao, you should worry about yourself first. Don't get to the battlefield and wet your pants in fear, disgracing the might of our great Zhou.
You? Fine. Fu Zhouning, I'll take this opportunity to get rid of you and Xiao Lanyun together.
Your Highness, the southern border saintess is leading troops to attack.
Assemble the troops. Prepare for battle immediately.
Yes!
So, this is the famous Prince Jun. He's actually so handsome and dignified. Xiao Lanyuan, I've taken a liking to you. If you're willing to marry me for peace with the southern border, I can persuade the Holy Master to end this war.
I already have a wife. I promised her. To be together for life, just the two of us. Hold your tongue.
Xiao Lanyuan, think carefully. Now your Zhou kingdom is under attack from all sides. The situation is dire. If you marry me, not only can I ensure the safety of your Zhou kingdom's southern border, but also help you ascend to the throne.
You witch? Enough talk. Let's fight.
Attack!
Damn it.
Holy Maiden, Xiao Lanyuan is invincible in battle. If we continue fighting, we might not gain any advantage.
Withdraw the troops.
Retreat.
We won.
We won.
You're injured.
It's nothing. Just a minor wound.
Let me apply some medicine for you.
All right.
This Xiao Lanyuan is indeed as formidable as the rumors say. If he defeats the southern border and achieves another great feat, my father will never have the chance to inherit the throne. Xiao Lanyuan, I want to see, without your army, how you alone can withstand the thousands of troops from...
Deputy General, what's going on?
General, we don't know what's happening either. It's just that, after breakfast, many soldiers started having stomach aches. They feel weak and listless. They can't muster any energy.
Your Highness, the southern border saintess is leading her army to attack the city again.
This southern border saintess, she's launching her attack at the perfect time. I have to say, Xiao Lanyuan foresees everything. However, no matter how well you can predict the battlefield, I doubt you could have foreseen that you'd have no one left to command.
Right now. How many troops do we have left?
Your Highness, we currently only have 5,000 men still combat ready.
Order all soldiers to defend the city gates at all costs. Deploy more archers. These 5,000 men will follow me to raid the enemy's rear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The pulse is deep and slow. The complexion is bluish-purple. It's poisoning. But here in the main camp, how could they be poisoned? Could it be southern border spies have infiltrated?
Fujoning. So what if you know medicine? By the time you've treated them all, the city gates will have long been breached. This Xiao Lanyuan. He actually led just 5,000 soldiers to ambush the enemy's flank. I think you should start preparing early to collect his corpse. Fu Jiaoning. As the supervisor of this army, how dare you lay a hand on me?
You are the supervisor, that's true. But right now, the enemy is at our gates. Our soldiers are fighting with their lives. You, a grown man, are here undermining morale.
I.
Xiao Yanjing. If the nation falls, what home can we have? When the nest is destroyed, no egg remains intact. Do you think if Yan City falls, you'll be safe and sound?
Fu Jiaoning, you think you're so clever, don't you? What I want is for Xiao Lanyuan to die.
Xiao Tao, let me write you a prescription. Go find the traveling physician. Have the medicinal broth prepared and distribute it to the soldiers.
Yes, miss.
Something terrible has happened. The city gates are about to fall.
I knew it. With Xiao Lanyuan leading only 5,000 men, how could they possibly hold off the enemy?
The prince has slain 2 southern border generals, holding back the bulk of their forces. That's why we've managed to hold out this long. But the enemy outnumbers us by far. The city gates are about to fall.
All soldiers, listen to my command. Gather your equipment. We're evacuating Yan City.
Xiao Yanjing, what are you saying?
Right now, we're vastly outnumbered. There's simply no point in dragging this out any longer. If we keep fighting, we'll only endanger more civilians and soldiers. We should abandon the city and retreat. Once our forces have fully recovered, we'll still have a chance to retake Yan City.
Listen to yourself. Does that sound human to you? Our soldiers are out there risking their lives, and you want to abandon them and run?
Fu Zhaoning, I know you can't bear to leave Xiao Lanyuan, but now I'm the one in charge here. All soldiers, listen to my command. Withdraw from Yan City. Evacuate Yan City.
We cannot withdraw the troops. How has General Xiao treated all of you? I'm sure you all know in your hearts. Right now, we still have 5,000 soldiers outside, buying us time. I've already sent people to prepare medicinal broth for everyone. If we just hold on a little longer, we can definitely defend Yan City.
Fu Zhaoning, who do you think you are? If something goes wrong, can you take responsibility? All soldiers, listen to my command.
$5,000 soldiers means 5,000 families. General Xiao cares for his troops like his own children. If it were you out there today, General Xiao would never abandon you either.
I can still fight. Even if I can't go to the front lines, I can still guard the city gates.
I can still throw stones. Kill 1 and we break even. Kill 2 and we come out ahead.
We can all still fight. We pledge to follow General Xiao to the death.
We pledge to follow Prince Jun to the death. We pledge to follow General Xiao to the death. We pledge to follow Prince Jun to the death. We pledge to follow General Xiao to the death.
Miss, the medicine is ready.
Hurry, distribute it to the soldiers.
I think I feel better. I'm not in pain anymore.
Me too. I'm still a bit weak, but killing the enemy shouldn't be a problem.
Everyone, follow me.
Today's events. I've heard all about them. It's all thanks to you.
It's because you've earned the soldiers' respect. Otherwise, even if I talked until I was blue in the face, it wouldn't have worked. However, I suspect there's a spy in our army.
This matter. I've already sent Qing Yi to investigate. It's just, there's no news yet.
If a situation like this happens again, we might not be as lucky as we were today. If only this era had firearms.
What are you thinking about?
Can you get your hands on sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal? And lend me a few craftsmen.
What are you trying to make?
Oh my god, this thing is incredibly powerful. It's unbelievable. Your Highness, what is this?
It's gunpowder.
If we use this in warfare, our great Zhou would be unstoppable. We'd be invincible.
This is nothing. I have something even more powerful. I wanted to try making cannons, but there wasn't enough time. I could only make this black powder for now. With this, the Southern Army Vaisao would be no match for us.
Madam, it's terrible. The general is surrounded by the Southern Army. I fear the worst.
Quick, bring the gunpowder. Follow me to rescue him.
Xiao Lanyuan. Don't wait any longer. You are indeed formidable. But I also know most of your soldiers have been drugged. They're incapacitated. No reinforcements are coming to help you. Surrender now. Surrender now!
The winner takes all. I accept my defeat. Do what you will. I'm at your mercy.
That face of yours is truly handsome. All right, here's the deal. You surrender, pledge allegiance to Southern Border, and I can spare your life.
You flatter me, Holy Maiden. But unfortunately, I, Xiaolan Yuan, am far too stubborn. I've never known how to write the word surrender.
You're at death's door, and still you talk tough. Xiao Lanyuan, I suggest you know what's good for you. If you surrender and return to Southern Border with me, I'll grant you high rank and great wealth. You can even marry me, the Miaojiang Holy Maiden.
A loyal soul is honored to rest in these green hills. No need for a horsehide shroud to bring me home. Do it, Holy Maiden. I, Xiaolan Yuan, would rather die than yield.
I'd rather die.
Xiao Lanyuan, I'll give you one last chance. If you surrender and marry me...
Please restrain yourself, Holy Maiden. I, Xiaolan Yuan, already have a wife. She is my one and only in this life. I will be as loyal to her as I am to the Great Zhou. Holy Maiden, no more words are needed.
Fine. Then I shall grant your wish.
Lanyuan, you promised me you'd come back safely. You must wait for me.
Reinforcements are here. Charge! Our Great Zhou reinforcements have arrived. Now that the Holy Maiden has been captured, you should surrender immediately.
How are you? Where are you hurt? Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt when you're here.
What kind of time is this? Stop fooling around. Did I hurt you?
It's fine. Just kidding.
So you are the princess consort of June. That thing you just threw, what was it?
It's gunpowder. Just one stick is enough to injure dozens of your Southern Border soldiers. Your Southern Border. Do you still wish to continue fighting, my Great Zhou?
I never expected you to have such skills. Losing to you is not unjust.
The Holy Maiden is also a heroine, no less than any man. Zhouning deeply respects you. Besides, the Holy Maiden and I share the same good taste. We both like Lanyuan.
I never expected the princess consort of June's heart to be so broad. Unlike other women of Great Zhou, I, the Holy Maiden of Miaojiang, am willing to be your friend. My Miaojiang is also willing to form a 10-year treaty of friendship with Great Zhou.
Yanjing, I can't run anymore. Let's take a break.
All right. By my calculations, Xiaolan Yuan should have died in battle.
Good. I hope they all die there this time, to become star-crossed lovers.
Master, Prince June has won a great victory. He even made a peace treaty with the Southern Border Saintess.
What did you say? That's impossible. Quick! We must hurry back to the capital. We can't let His Majesty find out we fled the battlefield. Let's go!
If you don't want to die, hand over your silver.
You have some nerve. I am the esteemed heir of Prince Yong.
I am the minister's daughter.
I don't care who you are. If you don't hand over your silver today, you'll leave your lives here.
Brother, I know. That heir of Prince Yong is the scoundrel who abandoned the whole city and fled.
So it's him. Brothers, this cowardly and treacherous man. Get him, beat him hard.
brothers, let's go.
Yanjing, that's Prince Jun's carriage.
It's me, Yanjing, Uncle Jun.
Uncle Jun, it's me. I'm Yanjing. Uncle Jun, Uncle Jun, Uncle Jun, it's me.
Uncle Jun.
Did you hear something?
No.
I didn't hear anything either. Qingyi, pick up the pace.
Very well. Lan Yuan, this great victory owes much to your efforts. What's even more remarkable is that this peace treaty will secure our great Zhou's borders for 10 years of peace. So tell me, what reward do you and Zhao desire?
Your Majesty, wait.
Your Majesty, the reason Prince Jun achieved such a victory in the southern border is because he and Fu Zhaoning were colluding with the southern border's holy maiden all along. Not only that, on their triumphant return to the capital, they abandoned me, the military supervisor, on the road, leaving me for dead.
You.
Prince Jun, as the commanding general, you abandoned the supervisor, acting recklessly. Could it be there's truly something you have to hide? Is that why you wanted to silence Yanjing?
Your Highness, please see the truth. Previously, Prince Jun fell into the hands of the southern border's holy maiden, yet managed to escape unscathed and turn defeat into victory. Clearly, this is even more suspicious.
You dare to twist the truth? Do you truly think I am a fool?
Your Majesty, this humble subject would not dare.
Guards, bring them in.
Isn't this the young eunuch Your Majesty sent to attend to me?
Your Majesty, while the young master served as military supervisor, he took advantage of the soldiers being poisoned to forge military orders and divert the reinforcements. And finally, when our army was on the verge of defeat, he abandoned the city and fled.
You.
Zhao Yanjing, did you hear that? Did you truly think I would believe your one-sided story? Back then, I gave you this opportunity to temper you. I never imagined. You have truly disappointed me.
Your Majesty, spare me! Your Majesty, have mercy!
For the sake of Prince Yong, I will spare your life. Guards, drag them away. Give them 50 heavy strokes.
Your Majesty, no!
Your Majesty, give this humble subject one more chance. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, you must seek justice for your son.
It's Xiao Lanyuan again. Don't worry, Father. I'll make sure Xiao Lanyuan pays for this.
This? Does it look good?
It does. You're beautiful. So anything looks good on you.
This commoner wishes to accuse the Vice Minister of Revenue. I beg Lord Chen to uphold justice.
Move along, move along. Who is this fool who doesn't value his life? How dare you block our Lord's path? Go.
My lord, I beg you to grant this commoner justice. My lord.
Ma'am, do you have a grievance?
Miss, I just want justice for my daughter. Heaven has no eyes.
Ma'am, take your time. What do you need help with? I will definitely help you.
My daughter was assaulted by Wang Bin. She has already hanged herself. But the problem is, Wang Bin is the Empress's own brother, and he holds the position of Vice Minister of Revenue. Now, no one dares to take on this case. My poor daughter. She died without justice.
If you cross paths with Wang Bin, you can only resign yourself to bad luck. How many women has he ruined?
Who can blame him? His sister is the Empress. What ordinary official would dare to handle this case?
Such a shameless man actually holds a high-ranking office. It's truly despicable. Ma'am, don't worry, I will definitely help you get justice.
Miss, I know you mean well, but you are so beautiful. You must not act recklessly.
That's right, miss. That Wang Bin uses his power to commit evil deeds. How could you possibly stand against him?
We know you have a good heart, but we also don't want to drag you into this.
Everyone rest assured. My husband is the god of war, Prince Jun of our dajo. He has always loved the people as his own children. He is impartial and incorruptible. If you have any grievances, please tell us. My husband will definitely report them to His Majesty on your behalf.
Everyone please be at ease. If the Son of Heaven breaks the law, he shall be punished like any commoner. I will certainly secure justice.
Really? Then I'll tell you.
Take your time. Speak slowly.
My second uncle's daughter. She was a real beauty. But who knew, the year before last, she caught the eye of that Wang Bin.
Don't worry, everyone. Once there's progress on this matter, I'll definitely let you all know. I never imagined, in this age of peace and prosperity, the common people would still have so many grievances.
This Wang Bin is truly a heinous criminal. However, right now we only have testimonies. We lack witnesses and physical evidence. Even if it were the emperor himself, it would be hard to convict him.
According to what they say, these women are mostly locked up in the Baihuafang. And Wang Bin is the owner of this Baihuafang. In that case, we should go ourselves to investigate.
No. Wang Bin is greedy, lustful, and ruthless. You'd be going alone. It's too dangerous.
Oh, come on. You can protect me from the shadows.
Still no.
Lan Yuan. My husband. Fine. If you don't agree to this, then I'll just have to find another man.
Who else are you planning to find?
What? Jungsan, Li Si, Wang or Mazi? That depends on who's willing to go into danger with me.
Fu Jiaoning, you...
What? You said you agreed? I knew it. I knew my husband would agree.
Well, on this trip to Baihuafang, you must listen to everything I say.
Fine. Please, kind sirs, have mercy. I only need 10 taels of silver. I am willing to be a slave, a servant girl.
Move aside. Get out of the way. She really is a rare beauty. Young Master Wang will surely like her.
Sir, I only need 10 taels of silver to sell myself to bury my father. Please, show me some kindness.
This? This is your father? He looks so young. He doesn't look like your father.
What am I supposed to do? My husband is too young. Sir, what I meant was I'm selling myself to bury my husband. He's not my father.
Your husband? So she's damaged goods. What bad luck.
Sir, I can do anything. I'm skilled in all kinds of cooking.
Get lost. Our young Master Wang only likes virgins. Don't bring me this bad luck.
Wang Bin, that big stud. How disgusting. Sir, you don't understand. This husband of mine was all looks and no substance. He died on our wedding night. We never even consummated the marriage. Please, sir, have mercy. Help us fulfill our bond as husband and wife in this life.
Good. All looks and no substance, you say.
Is that true?
I wouldn't dare lie to you, sir.
Take her away.
Yes, sir.
Where are you taking me? The money. You haven't given me the 10 taels. If you go back on your word, my husband's ghost will never let you rest.
Clean her up. Tonight she will serve young Master Wang.
Yes.
You seem scared. What kind of person is this young Master Wang?
I don't know anything.
Is that so? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I see whip marks all over your hands. Wang Bin did this to you?
Miss. It's not that I won't say. I'm just too scared. That Wang Bin, he's a complete monster. He loves torturing women. At best, he toys with them. At worst, he beats them to death.
A man like that should be castrated and thrown to the wolves. Why don't you escape?
We can't. His men are everywhere, inside and out. If we're caught trying to run, they'll chop off our hands and feet.
Where are the other women kept?
In the row of houses to the east.
Don't worry, I will get you out of here.
You ungrateful piece of trash, will you submit or not?
Just kill me then. I will never submit to a scoundrel like Wang Bin.
Well, well, quite the tough one. Our young master has taken a liking to you. That's an honor for you. Let's see just how tough you really are.
How are you?
Thank you for saving me, miss. But we can't escape this place.
We won't know unless we try.
I was a girl from a decent family. On my wedding day, I was kidnapped by Wang Bin. Because I'd rather die than submit, I was brutally assaulted. You don't understand, miss. I've tried to escape twice already. But Baihua House is full of skilled guards. Once a woman enters this place, if she wants to leave, it's only by being carried out.
Is that so? I refuse to believe that. Let's go.
Anyway, but I'm as good as dead either way. I have nothing left to fear.
Trying to run? You've got some nerve. Guards! Seize these two. Reckless fools. Get them.
Hold your breath.
Quick, go get reinforcements. Ouch, my leg. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
And who are you?
I'm your daddy.
I'll kill you. You little... I am the Vice Minister of Revenue. My sister is the Empress herself. Our Wang family is under Prince Yong's protection. How dare you touch me? You're a dead man.
Oh, I'm so scared. How terrifying.
You should be. If you kneel and apologize now, I might just leave your body intact.
So funny. Then I should thank you. And your ancestors?
I'll beat you to death. Where's the whip? Why is there no whip?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Your Highness, you're finally here.
Fu Zhouning. You again. You've got some nerve. You dare lay a hand on someone from the prince's estate?
Well, if it isn't the useless heir who barks like a dog.
Guards! Seize them!
Bring them forward.
Yes, sir.
If you move again, I'll kill everyone in Baihua Fang. Every last one of them. One move, one death.
Xiao Yanjing, I always thought you were scum, but I never imagined that you'd be this monstrous.
Sentimental fool. A true man shows no mercy, and a real man knows no bounds. Take her down.
Yes, sir.
Good. Excellent. Thanks to His Highness the Heir. Woman, weren't you so arrogant just now? Never thought you'd end up like this, did you? Let me tell you something. Hey, she's actually a stunning beauty. I'm almost reluctant to hit her back.
If Lord Wang fancies her, why not have your fun with her first, then finish her off?
Next year, during Qingming, I'll make sure to burn incense for both of you.
Facing death and still so defiant. Why not let me have a taste first? Who's there?
Hey there. Am I late?
Not at all. You're right on time.
Your Highness, do you really want to offend the Wang family over a woman? Right now, His Majesty favors you and Prince Yong. You're one step away from the throne. If you cross me like this, aren't you afraid I'll go back and tell Her Majesty the Empress? When that happens, Her Majesty will whisper in His Majesty's ear. That throne you're about to grasp will slip away. Your Highness, how about you give this woman to me? My Wang family will ensure you ascend the throne. With a palace full of concubines, any woman you desire could be yours. Ha!
How laughable. The Emperor is a wise and just ruler. Do you think a few words from you can sway His Majesty's decision?
I was wrong just now. I should have killed them on the spot.
Xiao Yanjing, kill them. Kill them. Our Wang family will surely help your father claim the throne.
Fine. I was thinking the same thing. I'll kill every last one of you today. Not a single one will be spared.
Wang Bin, Xiao Yanjing, you show reckless disregard for human life. Your crimes are heinous. Surrender at once. Your Majesty, Wang Bin opened the 100 Flowers house and abducted dozens of beautiful women. He brutally tortured and killed them. His crimes are heinous. They are unforgivable. Xiao Yanjing twisted the facts and can't tell right from wrong. We implore Your Majesty to punish him severely.
Your Majesty, please see clearly. Prince Jun only wants to eliminate his rivals. He's spouting nonsense. I am on good terms with Minister Wang. Minister Wang has always been honest and upright. He has long enjoyed a fine reputation among the people. It is absolutely impossible for him to commit such beastly acts.
Yes, Your Majesty. I have always been diligent and conscientious. It was clearly that woman trying to climb the social ladder who deliberately seduced me. I resisted to the death. After being rejected, she flew into a rage out of humiliation. That's why she's making wild accusations.
Right. That woman is clearly in cahoots with Prince Jun and his wife. Humph. Who knows what they're really plotting?
You have vile intentions yourselves, so you think everyone is as despicable as you? Is that it?
Enough! Your Majesty, Binna has always been honest and law-abiding. How could he possibly commit such a heinous act? I beg Your Majesty to see the truth.
Wang Bin, for all these years, has been dutiful in his post. I have not heard of any improper remarks from him.
Your Majesty, please look. This is a petition from the people that I collected that day. It records Wang Bin's numerous crimes.
Bring it forth. This is utterly appalling.
Ugh, you disgust me.
Your Majesty. Furthermore, I also have a witness.
Bring in the witness.
Your Majesty, I can testify. I was abducted and tortured by Wang Bin. Thanks to Prince Huan and the princess consort, we were saved.
Yes, yes.
You! Take Wang Bin away and execute him. Shou Yanqing, you were aiding and abetting his crimes. Give him 100 lashes.
Your Majesty, no.
Your Majesty, he is my only brother. I beg for your Majesty's mercy.
He's your only brother? Then what about these commoners? These women? Whose brothers are they? Whose sisters? Drag him away.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, give me another chance.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, give me a chance. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Empress! Your Majesty, Your Majesty, fetch the imperial physician, quickly! How is she?
Your Majesty, Her Majesty, the Empress is not in serious danger. She's just suffered a shock.
The Wang family's deeds are heinous. Their crimes are unforgivable. The Empress knows this full well. Yet she still pleads for Wang Bin's mercy. She has betrayed my trust all these years. It's truly despicable.
Your Majesty. How is His Majesty?
Your Highness, His Majesty's health was already poor. Now with this sudden rage, the situation is truly grave.
It's nothing. I know my own body. Lan Yuan. The Prince of Yong and his son have truly disappointed me. The great Zhou Empire has no worthy successor. You are the only one I can trust.
I will not fail Your Majesty's trust. I swear to defend our great Zhou Empire with my life.
Good. That's good.
Your Majesty, if you don't mind, I would also like to check your pulse.
The Marquise Zhongyang raised a fine granddaughter indeed. With you by Lan Yuan's side, I am at ease. But as for my health, I've had this ailment since my younger years. Despite years of recuperation, I'm like a spent arrow.
Your Majesty, you are a wise and virtuous ruler. Heaven will surely protect you.
You and Lan Yuan have accomplished such a great service this time. Tell me, what reward do you desire?
I am the same as His Highness. We only wish for Your Majesty's good health and the peace and prosperity of the people.
Good. Very good. The Princess of Jun is exceptionally courageous and brilliant. You are rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold. And I bestow upon you a pair of Luan Feng hemming jade pendants.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hongluan, how is my brother?
The eldest young master has been beheaded as a public example.
Xiao Lanyuan, I will never let you get away with this.
My brother Bin.
Prince of Yong. Prince of Yong. Brother Bin is dead.
Don't worry. I will avenge my brother. The Wa country envoy will soon arrive. His Majesty will host a banquet in his honor. This is actually a perfect opportunity to make a move against Xiao Lanyuan and Fu Zhaoning.
Rest assured, Father. This time, I will make sure they lose face completely at the banquet and be utterly disgraced.
We have long heard of the great Zhou Emperor's wisdom and valor and his extraordinary bearing. Seeing you today, the rumors are indeed true. However, I wonder if the scholars of Great Zhou would be willing to compete with me.
What is this Wa envoy babbling on about? I can't make out a word. Can't understand a thing.
Indeed. My ministers. Does anyone know what they are saying?
How strange. What are they saying?
I don't understand. What should we do?
Yes.
And you dare call yourselves the Celestial Dynasty? Utterly ridiculous. My Wa country is far superior. A bunch of country bumpkins who've never seen the world. Just because you have a large population and vast land, you think you're the ruler of all nations.
Exactly. One day, our Wa country will swallow up the land of Great Zhou. We'll make them grovel at our feet and serve as our slaves.
It seems your Wa country's intentions for this audience are not sincere. Your Wa country is but a tiny little island, and you dream of swallowing up Great Zhou? Wishful thinking.
What's going on? There's actually someone in Great Zhou who is fluent in our Wa language.
Our Great Zhou sovereign is wise and magnanimous. Our Great Zhou's soldiers are brave and skilled in battle, and our Great Zhou's people are united as one. If your Wa country wishes for a contest, Great Zhou is ready at any time.
Madam, you misunderstand. I failed to control my servant, allowing him to speak such nonsense.
Since Princess Jun understands Japanese, then please, Princess, translate for us what the Japanese envoy means.
Yes, Your Majesty.
No need. Respected Emperor, we have traveled from afar precisely to negotiate peace with Great Zhou. We hope our two nations can reconcile. However, before that, our Emperor has posed 3 challenges. We hope Great Zhou can answer them.
Sure. Great Zhou is full of talented people. Bring on any challenge you have.
Good. This first challenge is called the 9-curved exquisite lock. If you can solve it, then you pass.
Take it down.
Let me try. This really can't be solved.
Let me take a look.
What's so difficult about a mere broken lock? Bring it to me for inspection. Your Japan is just mocking Great Zhou. This lock simply cannot be solved.
Why would you say that, Your Highness? In our Japan, this lock can be solved even by a 5-year-old child. You, Great Zhou, falsely claim to be full of talent.
You!
This lock is already open.
All right.
I've long heard of Prince Huan's prowess in both literature and martial arts. Seeing you today, the reputation is well deserved. Consider this challenge passed.
Such a clever trick. I could have solved it too.
But this lock was in Prince Yong's hands the longest, and we didn't see you solve it.
That's because I didn't know the trick.
Enough. Since the lock is now open, please, envoy, proceed with the next challenge.
No wonder they all say Prince Huan is exceptionally talented, brilliant in both wisdom and courage. Now it seems Xiao Yanjing truly can't hold a candle to him. I really don't know how that woman Hu Jiang got so lucky.
This challenge is called the Zhenlong chess puzzle. It was personally devised by our monarch. If anyone among you can solve it, this round will be considered your victory.
This chess puzzle is clearly a dead end. Caught in a dilemma, no path to victory.
I've projected over 10 moves ahead, but I can't cover both ends. I can't break this puzzle after all.
Chess? I've been skilled since childhood. The This is a good chance to shine. Let me try.
Your move.
Ah, you've already walked into a dead end. There's no way back.
While your courage is commendable, your chess skills are mediocre. You still can't break the Zhenlong chess puzzle. I never expected the Wo Kingdom to have so many talents.
This humble wife would also like to join the fun.
Fu Zhongning. Even I couldn't do it. You think you can? Don't overestimate yourself.
How will you know if you don't try?
Fu Zhongning, don't humiliate yourself. Within this large area of live stones, you cut off your own liberties and let your own black stones get captured. How ridiculous.
Wait. Her Highness's move, even though it was placed in a dead-end position and sacrificed a large group of black stones, this way the entire board has come alive.
Excellent.
Indeed, this is how you find a way out.
Her Highness's skill is superb. We concede defeat.
How wonderful. The princess consort of Jun is dignified and virtuous and deeply learned. She and Prince Jun are truly a match made in heaven.
You were amazing, my lady.
And you, my lord, were quite ferocious.
Ferocious? Is she complimenting me? Actually, in other areas, I can be quite ferocious too. It's nothing.
Then, we'll try tonight.
How is this possible? Fu Zhongning, how could you possibly beat me?
Xiao Lanyuan and Fu Zhaoning are stealing the show. We can't let them win again.
All right. Ambassadors from Hua, please proceed with the next challenge.
Very well. For the third challenge.
Imperial brother, it's almost noon now. Perhaps we should arrange the banquet first. This final round can be held after the banquet. What do you say?
That sounds reasonable. Ambassadors from Hua have traveled a great distance. Please rest for a while. Our banquet will begin shortly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Your Highness, spare me.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I might need to change clothes.
This servant will take you there.
Madam?
Your Highness, you can change here.
Thank you. Just leave it there. This incense is off.
Oh, Your Highness, it's been quite some time. Where is your princess?
Yes, on such an important occasion. How could changing clothes take this long? Could she be off with another man?
Oh, this Fu Zhaoning has always been one to seduce men. Otherwise, why would she have just grabbed some guard off the street and married him? You should be careful, Your Highness. What is the meaning of this, Your Highness?
Watch your tongue, Your Majesty. Don't let me hear you slander Ning Ning again. Otherwise, I won't hesitate to test my blade on your neck.
Quite the attitude you have, Your Highness. I merely think you've been bewitched by that enchantress. I fear you're being used and will live to regret it.
Even if I am being used, it's of my own free will. Besides, it's still better than Your Majesty having a good-for-nothing fool of a son.
You!
What's with all this panic? Have you no decorum?
Your Highness, this servant saw Princess June committing adultery. That's why.
What did you say?
Oh, could I have been right all along?
Your Highness, I must say you shouldn't have spoken so soon.
Impossible. I believe in her.
In that case, let's all go and see for ourselves.
Ning Ning, it took me this long to realize that you're actually the one I like the most. Really. That little Lan Yuan is good for nothing but fighting. Don't worry.
Let go.
If you follow me, I'll make sure you're well taken care of.
Let go of me. How can you even compare to him? Good for nothing.
I'm going to see today if you give in to me, whether he'll still want you. Ha 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 ha.
Let go of me, let go. You really are a good for nothing. You're not just a good for nothing, you're the king of good for nothings. Did you really think I didn't know what was wrong with this incense? Well, Xiaoyanjing, it's your turn to have some fun. Enjoy yourself.
It's right here. This is exactly where I saw Princess June's wife having an affair.
Break down the door.
Come on, beautiful. Come here, beautiful. I'll treat you right. Give me a kiss. Don't go.
Wake up, you useless thing!
Father.
Fu Joning, what on earth is going on? Why is Yanjing like this? And why are you here?
Your Majesty, the Empress. When I was passing by, I saw my nephew here. He seemed to be under the influence of an aphrodisiac. I kindly treated him. That's why he regained consciousness so quickly. It's just...
Just what?
It's just that my nephew might, for the rest of his life, be unable to perform marital duties.
How can that be? Impossible.
Whether it's true or not, my nephew himself should know best.
It's true. I really can't.
You fool. That's because I gave you the acupuncture.
Aunt, save me, Aunt. Save me.
Too late. You took the most potent aphrodisiac. It's already beyond any cure.
No, that's impossible. Absolutely impossible. I clearly used the most common aphrodisiac.
Well, well, so it was self-inflicted. You really deserve it. Guards, take him away. Give him 100 heavy strikes.
Father, save me! Father!
Prince Yong, you have truly disappointed me. You can't even control your own child. How can I entrust the kingdom to you?
Brother, there must be a misunderstanding. Let me explain.
Enough! In 7 days, I will name Prince Jun as the Crown Prince.
Your Majesty.
I can't believe it. Xiao Yanjing could be this stupid. That's so embarrassing. Now that Prince Yong is out of the running for the throne, I can't become the crown princess either. Am I doomed to spend my whole life being trampled under Fu Jiaoning's feet? No, I, Fu Mingzhu, am no worse than Fu Jiaoning in any way. Why does she get Prince Jun's affection? And I don't? Your Highness, Prince Jun, please wait.
What is it?
Your Highness, Prince Jun. My carriage broke down on the way to the palace. I was wondering if I could share a ride with you and my sister in your carriage. And give me a lift?
No. My carriage doesn't carry ugly things.
What ugly things?
Ouch.
Oh. Sister, even if you kowtow like this, our carriage still won't give you a ride. You have some integrity. If you had agreed, I would have divorced you.
My heart belongs only to my wife.
Your Highness Prince Jun. Fu Jiaoning and Xiao Yanjing were alone together for so long. She's probably lost her virtue. Do you really not care?
As long as my wife wants me. I don't care about anything else.
Don't worry. That Xiao Yanjing isn't fit to hold a candle to you. I'm not blind.
Fu Jiaoning. Prince Jun will be made crown prince sooner or later. He'll have a harem eventually. Rather than letting others have him, why not make me his concubine?
Shut up.
What's going on? What did you do to me? It's so itchy. Fu Jiaoning, you bitch. Die a horrible death. One day I'll make you kneel and beg me.
Have I been too nice?
Do you think you'll have a good life? A man like Xiao Lanyuan could never have just one woman.
I swear to the heavens, I will love Ning Ning and only Ning Ning for the rest of my life. Even if I become emperor, it will be the same. I will never betray her. Ning Ning, let's go.
Why? Why is it you, Fu Jiaoning, who gets such a wonderful husband? No, I'll never let you have your way. Your Highness Prince Yang. I can help you deal with Xiao Lanyuan. I can also help you seize the throne. However, after it's done, you must let me marry Brother Yanjing. You must make me the crown princess.
Deal. As long as you can do it. What's so difficult about that?
Well, you might not know this. My sister here is perfect in every way, except she has one major weakness.
Oh?
She and Old Master Fu depend on each other for survival. This Old Master Fu is her greatest weakness.
Your Highness, the Fu family got word. The master is gravely ill.
Quickly, prepare the carriage. Ah.
I knew it. As soon as you heard that old bastard was gravely ill, you'd come running back.
So, grandfather is fine?
Of course. It was a trap to lure you here.
You really will stop at nothing. Even a monkey is less trouble than you.
Still talking tough when you're about to die.
Do you want to know why you were willing to be a concubine? But Prince Jun wouldn't marry you?
Why?
Come closer, I'll tell you.
Fu Jiaoning, you bitch! I'll kill you. Oh no. I'll carve up that pretty face of yours. Let's see how you fare without it. and whether Xiao Lanyan still wants you. Once you become a hideous monster that everyone despises, let's see how long you can stay smug.
Stop! Such a beautiful face. It would be a shame to scar it. It's still useful to keep it intact. If Xiao Lanyan rejects her because of it, we'd lose more than we gain.
His Majesty was fine just days ago. How could he suddenly be on the brink of death?
This servant doesn't know either.
Brother, Your Majesty, how do you feel?
Lanyuan, my time is nearly up. The throne of Dazhou. I'm afraid I must entrust it to you. Cough, cough. Cough.
Brother, don't talk like that. Physician, summon the physician at once.
It's no use. Don't waste your efforts.
Brother, you're coughing up black blood. If we can just neutralize the poison, you'll surely recover.
It's useless.
Don't bother. I gave him the heart-devouring powder. The poison has seeped into his bones and blood. There's no cure.
His Majesty treated you well, yet you poisoned him. You deserve to die.
Who told this old fool to disobey me? He deserves to die. Xiao Lanyuan, I suggest you surrender and obediently yield the throne to Prince Yong.
In your dreams.
Attack! Xiao Lanyuan, I know you're a skilled fighter. These few men are no match for you. But do you really think I have no other tricks up my sleeve?
Get inside. I hear Emperor Jun is particularly fond of this consort. I wonder if he'd be willing to let her perish before your eyes.
What do you want?
What? It's simple. Take your sword and kill this dog of an emperor. Then I'll let your consort go.
Lanyuan, don't listen to him. If you kill His Majesty, it's regicide. They'll kill us anyway. And what's more, we'll be despised by the entire world.
What a pity for such a beauty. I wonder if the imperial uncle would be willing. If the imperial uncle is willing, why not let the imperial aunt? Let the imperial aunt play with me first?
Oh, cousin. It seems Prince Jun doesn't care about you that much after all.
So foolish, yet so unaware. This is rebellion. Do you think after this is over, you'll have any way out?
The winner takes all, the loser loses everything. You're just jealous I've climbed to a higher branch. Fu Jiaoning. This whole world belongs to Prince Yong. Your good luck is about to run out.
Yes. Speaking of which, you once looked down on me for marrying Prince Jun. What a shame, really. But it's fine. I don't mind. I believe Imperial Uncle Joan won't mind either, right?
Ha 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 ha.
Fine.
Lanyuan.
I agree.
On guard, on guard.
What's going on?
Xiao Lanyuan. We knew you were planning to force the king to abdicate.
Indeed, but I never expected Prince Yang would not disappoint me. He actually walked right into the trap.
Despicable. Utterly shameless.
Takes one to know one. Compared to Prince Yang, I still fall short. How is it?
The poison has reached His Majesty's vital organs. He is beyond saving.
Imperial brother.
It's fine. I've long anticipated this day would come. Lanyuan. Prince Yang, I have always treated you well. I gave you chance after chance. Yet you would kill me for this throne. You truly deserve death.
Shut up. Stop your hypocritical act. The throne was rightfully mine all along.
You tyrant! You're the one who deserves to die. Back then, Prince Yang and I were deeply in love. It was you who tore us apart, forcing me into the palace. Do you know why, all these years in the palace, you have remained childless? Ha ha ha, that was all because of me. Because I wanted to end your bloodline. I will kill you. I will have Prince Yang inherit your throne.
You venomous woman.
Ha ha.
Venomous woman! Guards, kill her!
Who dares?
What a pity. So close to success, yet failing at the last moment. What a shame. Ah!
Warner. Why did you have to go this? Why are you doing this to yourself? Ah! I'll stay with you.
Father. Father. Your Majesty. I've been wronged. This was all Father's will. I am innocent, Your Majesty, spare me.
Your Majesty, I had nothing to do with it. It was the Empress and Prince Yang. They made me do it. Your Majesty, have mercy.
Guards! Take these two traitors and behead them.
I've been wronged. I'm innocent, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, it wasn't me. Cousin, I know I was wrong. Cousin, save me.
You certainly were wrong. But you realized it too late. When you and Zhao Yanjing deceived the Emperor and plotted rebellion, you should have known this day would come.
Your Majesty.
His Majesty has passed away.
We humbly welcome you. We welcome Your Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress.
You may rise. The late emperor has departed. The nation will observe 3 years of mourning. The coronation ceremony shall be kept simple. I shall follow the late emperor's final wishes. Expand the imperial examinations. Reduce taxes and labor duties. I hope you will all unite with me in purpose and virtue, to forge a prosperous age together.
We shall respectfully obey Your Majesty's will.
Furthermore, I intend to abolish the imperial harem. In this life, I wish only to be with the Empress and grow old together.
Your Majesty, you must not. The late Emperor had few heirs, which emboldened Prince Yong's rebellious ambitions. You should fill the imperial harem as soon as possible. Ensuring a line of succession is the proper path.
My heart belongs to the Empress. I have no mind for others. I hear Minister Han has many children. Yet your household is rife with scheming and constant conflict. Minister Han, if you cannot even manage the affairs of your own household, how can you handle state affairs? Since Minister Han is so enthusiastic about expanding his family tree, then Minister Han should return home early and enjoy the joys of family life. Guards.
Yes.
Drag Minister Han away. Strip him of his official post.
Your Majesty, I was wrong.
Does anyone else have an objection?
We have no objections whatsoever.
Husband. You were so impressive just now.
Impressive? What's that? Just look in the mirror and you'll know. How is it?
The repeating crossbow is a success, but adding gunpowder still isn't working.
It's fine. We have our whole lives. We can take our time to figure it out.
That won't do. Great Joe is surrounded by wolves. War is constant. Only by developing powerful weapons sooner can we deter our enemies. Our people can only live better lives then. And besides, this way you won't have to work so hard.
With you by my side, it never feels like work.
Would you like to try the crossbow? 100-meter range. It can fire rapidly.
All right. What an impressive crossbow. A great merit for my lady. Your reward. Tonight, your husband will attend to you.
Stop fooling around. You'll scare the baby.
Baby, are you being good today? Don't you dare bully your mother.
He's quite the little rascal. It's like he's practicing martial arts in there.
Your Majesty, the Wa country has sent a large army to attack.
That tiny island dares to challenge Great Joe? They're overestimating themselves.
Damn Wa country. From ancient times to now, they've never known peace. This time, we'll beat them into submission. Lan Yuan. My stomach hurts.
Summon the Imperial physician, quickly.
Your Highness, push. Almost there. One more big push. Push, Your Highness. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Her Highness has given birth to a prince and a princess.
How are you? Does it still hurt? It's all my fault. From now on, no more children. I've already thought of names for the children. The boy will be named Xiao Muhao. The girl will be named Xiao Muning.
Fu Jiaoning admires Xiao Lanyan.
Fu Jiaoning. Love that lasts a lifetime. Together till our hair turns white.